Yeah.
Their picks haven't been great. Let's talk about something else other than picks.
Yeah.
Jauan Jennings having an awful year. His heart doesn't seem in it. I mean, he requested a trade, didn't get it. He's playing hurt. Have the Niners mishandled the Jauan Jennings situation? He requested a trade. They could have extended him. I think they probably did the right thing not extending him, but keeping him here and trying to keep him happy while he's clearly not. What do you think?
It's dangerous, man. Anytime you go into any kind of incentives on backup non-star receivers, it's dangerous because, I mean, right now he seems like a guy who's really frustrated and mad. He had a face mask on the Mac Jones scramble. He seems like he's hurting his team as much as he's helping his team. I mean, nobody's got more respect for JJ and his toughness, but I get the sense that it used to be all about, he used to show up and he was all about the W. Now I get the feeling that he's all about himself getting paid. And he seems to not be in great lockstep with Mac Jones. He doesn't seem like the Purdy to JJ rhythm transferred to Mac Jones. Mac
I feel
Jones
like
has
the
a much
Niners,
better rhythm with Bourne.
no question. I feel like the Niners created this situation. I'm not to take all the blame off of Jauan Jennings because he needs to be more professional and give better effort. But I think this happened with Debo last year as well. And the Niners do this thing where they convince themselves they can keep a player 1 year longer than he wants to be there, and that the guy signed a contract and that they have the leverage and what's he going to do about it. And there's truth to that. But like we've seen what wide receivers can do or what players can do when they don't have their heart in it and they don't want to be here. Debo was a net negative on the team last year, despite the fact that he's a objectively net positive player. He is for Washington. He always was for the Niners. Jauan Jennings was a net positive player, even when he wasn't getting the ball because of his blocking. Now, I mean, he might be the worst player on the team. You could argue that he's cost them multiple games. So I think in the future, what the Niners do is if a guy requests a trade, trade him to Siberia. That's what he wants. Give it to him. Don't let him stay around here and ruin your locker room.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think JJ is ruining the locker room necessarily, but there's no question that he's not playing at his best ball right now. I mean, he doesn't look right to me. I mean,
only one player on the team has screamed at Kyle Shanahan during a game this season. It was him. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, and download the app now.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, he's not Jerry Rice. I mean, this is just, he can't say, jump on my shoulders, I'm going to carry you. And I don't think they're going to sign him after this year. So, I don't know.
He thinks he's Brandon Ayuk. I think he feels that, hey, look, I stepped up in the Super Bowl. Ayuk didn't. I had a better year than Ayuk last year. You gave Ayuk $30 million. I should get $25 million. Sorry. But I think that's what he thinks.
Well, he's a warrior. He's a tough player, but since they're not going to sign him, if anybody wanted him, I would listen to it. I'd listen to it.
Same.
I don't think Michael sign him long term.
Michael Allen says, would trading for players like Breece Hall and Xavier Hutchinson make Brock better? Guys he's had previous rapport with. How about an offensive? I think an offensive line would make Brock better.
Yeah, I mean, any good player, any good weapon will make a quarterback better, but I think that's overplayed. I really do. I don't think you have to have guys from Iowa State there for Brock. I think he's proven that he can establish a rapport with any number of guys. But yeah, I agree with Grant on this one. Get him, build. You've got a quarterback. You now have two quarterbacks that can process at the line of scrimmage. Build the fortress. Build the line around these guys.
Generic Name says the simplicity got them ran over by a bad offense. Yeah. Corey Coleman says it's solid the top.
Awful.
So bad. So Corey Coleman says it's solid the top head coach candidate going into next year. Not after last week.
No,
that was rough. Bill Kennedy says would have Purdy pulled a JJ if no extension? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe he would have done it his way.
No, I don't think he was going to. But the Niners acted like they had no choice there. Like they had to extend Purdy, but I don't think they had to. But I think they wanted to.
I agree. Daz just says, is Kostrick overrated? What D-line draft pick has he truly developed? Good question.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
I don't think he's overrated. I think he's a pretty good coach, to be honest. That's a good question, though.
I think he's
It's
a
a good
good
question.
coach, but I feel like the Niners treat him like he's like a magician. Like they just take these guys with traits and no pass rush production or skills and say, Kasarik will figure it out. He didn't with Solomon Thomas or Javon Kinlaw or Drake Jackson or Robert Beal, but maybe he will this time.
Yeah, you got to have talent, man. I mean, this is pro football. You know, Chris can
if he
only
could
do so
really turn
much.
anyone into a pass rusher, he'd be getting paid $50 million a year. Chris Kasarik.
Yeah.
It's you can't do it. Joseph Ernberg says New York is about to commit football murder Sunday. How? Okay.
If the Niners get beat by the Giants, there's some real issues.